Yeah.
Work, 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 work. So to me, I be work, 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 work. See me do me dirt, 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 dirt. So tell me about that work, 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 work. When you walk a line, 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 line. In the cafe. Good morning, loves. It is the official first day of the year, and I just want to say I am thankful and I am grateful, and I hope you guys woke up feeling as good as I did, because I am ready. So I just wanted to come on here and do a quick kind of shower routine, something just quick and slight, and I also do kind of a girl talk at the same time, and just give you guys some words of encouragement and some things to think about as we go into this new year. All right, so this is going to be the year of sevens, you guys. So this is looking like a lot of abundance, blessings, and prosperity. But on the flip side of that, we are also looking at a lot of things and shifts happening concerning spirituality and our spiritual growth. So the first thing that I'm definitely going to say is making sure that you go out into nature this year, that you ground yourself, or even just, in this beginning part of the year. And if you can't, I know it's cold for a lot of us, so this is also going to look like, maybe you taking, 15 minutes out of each day to meditate, or even if you can't do every day, just making sure that you get that meditation time in and that quiet time in to sit with God, your spirits, and to sit with yourself. So definitely meditate. I'm also going to say journal. I have journals for everything, so I'm going to say definitely get your thoughts out on paper. Write out your dreams that you're having. They have messages. Write out, the things that you kind of want to manifest into your life. Also, this you can have journals to do shadow work, and I will do a whole separate video on what shadow work really is to help you guys with that this year as well. But definitely getting into some journaling and whatever, it is that caters to your spiritual growth. So definitely make sure that you are honing in and that you are focused and zoned in on your spiritual growth this year. Another thing that I'm going to say is definitely knowing what it is that you want this year, having a mindset of knowing, what it actually is that you want within this year, because I think a lot of us don't really tend to have a direct sense of what it is that we want. So I'm definitely going to say to get a piece of paper and write down your wants for this year, whether that is, things that are tangible or even things that you want spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Just have an idea of what it is that you are going into this year to tackle your goals for this year. That's going to help a lot. And I am going to be making a video about vision boards as far as tips and, how to actually know what it is that you want and how to actually be detailed in what it is that you're putting on your boards to make sure that what you're trying to manifest into your life actually comes into fruition. Of course, you guys know that I cannot leave out, how important self-care and self-love is going to be in this year. Something that, I really found last year is that I definitely love catering to myself, even if it's not, because I think a lot of people, think that self-care has to include getting your nails done and your hair done, but even something just as simple as a really nice shower routine, it does so much for me. I do spiritual baths, I do shower routines, quiet time, whatever. Just making sure that you're doing things that cater to yourself and showing yourself that love and pouring into yourself as much as you pour into others. Definitely make sure there is a balance with that. That's going to be really, really, really vital as you go through this year. Alright, so another thing that I'm definitely going to say is to be aware of your thoughts. Your thoughts and your mind are a powerful place. Whatever you think is actually going to show up in front of you. So make sure that you are keeping a positive mindset this year, and keep training yourself to, even in the worst of situations, to try to have a calm outlook about things and to try to just know that everything is going to be okay and that it will work out for your higher good. So in the same breath, I'm also going to say to be careful of what it is that you are speaking this year. Do not speak that you do not have any money. Do not speak that, you're broke. Don't say, that you have trust issues and that you have, just be mindful of what it is that you are saying to yourself, because here you see me speaking my affirmations. I'm very mindful of the things that I speak into my life. So be mindful of the things that you speak and that you say, because everything that you think and that you speak, it can show up in your reality. So a lot of the things, that we say and that we think, we never really, sometimes we subconsciously don't think about the fact that those things are actually having an impact on our life. So definitely be mindful of that as you go through this year. Alright, I don't know who I'm going to have to say this for, but I know somebody's going to be watching this that is very hard-headed. Let whomever you thought that you was going to bring into 2023 with you, leave them back last year.
I know it's this year, but leave them back last year. And if you have not let them go already, let them go now. You still have time. All right. Definitely make sure that you are leaving those past people in behind that are not serving your highest good. Even if you brought some people into this year with you, last night, this morning, that you thought you was going to be good with this year. If you find in these next couple of months that you need to let them go, let them go. Don't hold anything, anybody, that's not supposed to be held. Get comfortable with losing some things, because in order for these shifts that's going to take place this year, a lot is going to have to be shedded and to be, let go of, in order for us to actually really get in alignment with our purpose and why we're supposed to be here. So, let's get ready to leave all the dead things behind, no matter who it is, whether it's family, friends, old exes, or whatever, the sneaky link. I'm talking about all of it. Let it and let them go. Another thing that I'm going to say is definitely make sure that you're taking this time, this year, to learn yourself more. I think we forget that we're always going through changes, so you'll really find that you don't know yourself as much as you think that you do. And as you continue to go through your healing and as you continue to evolve, you'll actually find out more about yourself that you didn't even know, whether that's pertaining to gifts, whether it's pertaining to talents, whether it's pertaining to things that you need to heal from, or the type of things that you like and don't like. There are a lot of things that I realized last year that I did not need, or that I did not like, that I was trained or taught that I needed, whether that was by society or whatever. But definitely, get to know yourself this year and fall in love with the things that you don't even know about yourself. That's definitely a beautiful journey to go on. So I'm definitely going to say that is something that you definitely should tap into this year. So I definitely know that I want to say, make sure you're creating memories this year. Something that I did at the end of last year, that sounds so weird to say last year when last year was just yesterday, but something that I did was went through pictures that I had taken of myself, and I got to actually see, the evolution in myself. I did not look like, even what I looked like at the beginning of the year, and I was still in a good place at the beginning of the year, but to see, the growth in myself. Sometimes we think that our physical looks don't carry, those burdens, those traumas, but they do. So it's beautiful to see myself, months later, at the end of the year, having taken so many pictures, to see a different aura around me and a different energy and a different version of, who I was. So I would definitely say make memories, even if that's just taking pictures of yourself. But when you travel, when you're doing certain things, make videos, make memories, and keep those things, so that the end of next year you can actually see, what it is that you got to do, who it is you became, how it is that you transformed. Last thing I'm going to say is definitely make sure that you're operating out of love. I think a lot of times right now, a lot of our generation is operating out of a place of hurt and survival mode. But what I have found is the more that you operate out of pure, genuine love, the more you attract the things that it is that you want into your life. So definitely make sure you're operating out of pure love this year. That is all I have for you guys. I hope that you guys have a beautiful first day, and I can't wait to tackle this year for you guys. See you in my next video. Bye.